Story 1. That abandoned amusement park in West Virginia that's straight up cursed. There's this place in West Virginia called Lake Shawnee Amusement Park, and it's got one of the creepiest backstories I've ever heard. It's been abandoned since the 80s, but people still talk about the weird stuff that happens there. The land it sits on has a violent past. Back in 1785, a settler named Mitchell Clay lost 3 of his kids, 2 were killed by Native Americans, and the 3rd was captured and burned at the stake. Clay and some others retaliated by killing several Native Americans. So yeah, not exactly peaceful ground to build on. Fast forward to 1926, when a guy named Conley? Mm-hmm. Conley Snitto. That sounds real. Decided to open an amusement park there. It had all the usual stuff. A Ferris wheel, a swing ride, even a swimming pool. But accidents started piling up. 2 kids drowned in the pool, and in 1966, a little girl died on the swing ride after a delivery truck backed into it. The park shut down in 1967 after failing a health inspection. In the 80s, a former employee named Gaylord White bought the land and tried to reopen the park. But just after 1 season, it closed again. Insurance costs were too high. Then things got even weirder. White's crew started digging for a new attraction and found Native American artifacts and human remains. Archaeologists eventually uncovered 13 skeletons, mostly kids. Now, people say the place is haunted. Visitors report hearing children's laughter when no one's around, and some have seen apparitions near old rides. The swing ride where the girl died is still standing, rusted and motionless, but some swear they've seen it move on its own. The park's been featured in a bunch of ghost hunting shows. They all say the same thing. Something's not right about that place. If you're into haunted spots, Lake Shawnee is open for guided tours during the Halloween season. Just don't take anything from the site. People who've pocketed souvenirs have reported bad luck until they return them. The creepiest part? Some say the spirits of those buried have never left. It isn't even the scariest one on Hauntopedia, and that says a lot. Hauntopedia. What's that?
I don't know, but that sounds fun.
It's like Wikipedia for spooky.
For spooky. Okay.
Spooky.
That is spooky. I do not like big swing rides because I do think about, like, what if one of the seats just kind of fell off and you're like, bye.
Yeah, that's the end of that. Yeah.
Like, kind of thing. But a lot of mistakes happen on swing rides, believe it or not. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like every time I hear anything about an amusement park, like something messing up, it's 8 out of 10 times a swing ride.
Yeah.
And I know at the amusement park I worked at here, the swing ride that would go up very, very high in the sky would get stuck all the time.
That sounds awful.
All the time. Yeah. So imagine you're in a little swing ride and you are in a chair dangling from chains.
Yeah. No.
200 feet off the ground.
No.
Or however tall they are. I feel like it's like 200 feet, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like 15 stories or something.
Really high.
Yeah,
too goddamn high.
To be up in the sky, dangling in a little chair, your feet are just...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'd have a heart attack, which is why I, like, don't go on them.
Yeah, they give me the heebie-jeebies. Because, like, even a ski lift gives me the heebie-jeebies. Mm-hmm. And that's a little more predictable to me. Because it goes at, like, the same speed.
Yeah.
Right?
The whole time.
A little more consistent. Instead of going, like...
Yeah.
Also, I've never actually been on a swing ride because they scare me.
Yeah. I have been on... At the Six Flags in Texas, they have a swing ride, and it's called, like, the shotgun, the revolver, something like that. Like, you know,
Yeehaw.
Texas, always gun themed.
Yeah.
But it's short. It doesn't take you off the ground at all. Like, you're not, like, getting lifted into the sky. Mm-hmm. You are, it starts going, and it, like, lowers the floor a little bit, so that way you're not, like, gonna drag on the floor.
Yeah.
But it lowers the floor a little bit, and then you just, like, spin, and you're still at ground level.
Yeah.
So you're not going up. And I loved that ride as a kid. Mm-hmm. As an adult, with self-preservation
Yeah.
skills, I'm like, I still wouldn't go on it.
No.
Because again, it snaps off and you...
Yeah. I get really nauseous.
Yeah, I
on
do
spinny
too.
things. So
Yeah.
it's just, it was never like a merry-go-round. You could fuck up my day with a merry-go-round.
I just think, every time I think of merry-go-rounds, I just think of Cassie off of Euphoria. I'll never look at a merry-go-round the same way again.
Really weird of her to do.
You know...
Objectively, if you're, like, standing up... Like, I get how it happened.
Yeah, I was like, she was on drugs.
She was on drugs.
Yeah, so she's, like, not really
She didn't mean to do it.
Still weird.
If, as a bystander, I'd be like, is
Hey.
she fucking the horse?
Yeah. Does anybody else see that? Anybody else? She's like...
Yeah. And you know what? Like,
you, like, turn around to your friends, you're like...
Are you guys seeing that?
Did she just...
It's like, Jeffrey, we're actually not going to go on that. We're going to go on another ride.
Do you think they extra sanitize that afterwards?
Not enough. And, like, I know it was... If I did that and my sister put it in a play, I would be fighting my sister.
Oh, yeah. I'd
Yeah.
never talk to my sister ever again.
No.
Ever again. I'd be like, hey, that was really traumatizing for me after the fact. I was on drugs, so I know.
Yeah.
But,
Now, did I laugh when it happened in the show? Absolutely.
yeah, because it's not happening to you, you know? I do forget that theme parks were a thing that long ago. To me, I feel like theme parks were, like, a more recent venture. Like, 1950s, 1960s, and on. Not 1920s.
Oh, yeah. So,
So-
like the book we read.
Yeah, but that's not a theme park. That's a circus. It's a carnival.
Yeah.
So they're not like...
Did they have rides in there? They didn't go on any of the rides. They were too busy trying not to be murdered.
Yeah.
So a little distracted.
And I feel like they had, like... I know they had a carousel. Mm-hmm. But that could have been, like, a newer... attraction, you know, that they added. But most of the time it's, like, circus performers and stuff like that. So...
Not so much. Less amusement.
Yeah. Well, you still get
Amusement's
amusement,
amused,
but
yeah.
no rides.
Yeah.
No themes for the park.
Yeah.
Besides circuits.
I do like a more, like, permanent establishment amusement park.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
the
not
traveling.
No, you will never, ever... I mean, I don't go to amusement parks anyway anymore because of how much I've learned about them over my jobs. But fairs, like little traveling fairs, state fairs, county fairs, you will not ever catch me on a ride.
Yeah.
Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Obviously, when I was younger, yes, self-preservation instincts of a fart. Like...
Gone in the wind.
Yeah, no, it's, I did not care if I lived or died. I don't even think I clicked in my head that that's something that could happen. But I, now, knowing, again, everything that I know about all of the rides, seeing everything that I've seen, you couldn't pay me to do it. Did you see the video the other day of at a fair, you know that, the kamikaze ride, where you, like, get into... It's like a little cabin, not cabin, but like it's a little like pod.
Okay.
You get into a pod and you sit down and they buckle you in and the whole front of the pod is like a grate, right?
Okay.
And they are on these almost conveyor belts. And so like it's like a big oblong thing.
Yeah.
And there are a bunch of little pods along the oval. Mm-hmm. And they rotate.
Okay.
Right? The pods, like, rotate on the oval. Then those ovals rotate as well. Yeah. So
No, I would throw up.
And usually there's, like, two next to each other, too. So they're like... that kind of thing. Yeah. So there was something happened the other day where it broke and those pods just kind of like crash on top of each other.
Yeah. Like, I'm not an engineer, but my thought would be, what if?
Yeah. Yeah. So I can't remember if anybody got hurt or anything, but Yeah. And
that's spooky.
there's also that ride that you like get in and it's a row of seats and then that row of seats gets like picked up and taken around town. That kind of ride.
Yeah.
I've seen that one like down to the ground. People got real hard on that one.
Do you imagine how bad your tailbone would hurt?
Oof. Imagine
If you still
how
had
bad your legs would hurt.
Yeah.
Your legs were dangling.
Legs gone.
Yeah. There's also the ride, the big UFO spinny thing.
Yeah, I
that
don't
one's
like
messed
those,
up.
yeah.
There's lots that can go wrong.
Yeah. I love an established parks roller coaster, which I know that's sketchy too. But yeah, I like a roller coaster more than like something that's just gonna spin me around in circles.
Yeah.
And make me want to throw up.
Yeah. I'm not going to trust anything that they set up within a day or two.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it needs to be there all the time.
with an established maintenance worker that's constantly checking
Yeah.
on said ride.
Yeah.
This does remind me of the amusement park that's here, not the one that I worked at, but the other one.
Yeah.
When I first moved here, I thought that place was abandoned. It is
That's fair.
so run down.
Yeah. I
Like-
didn't know it was open until like
Yeah. I was literally driving by it and I was like, "Oh, that would be really cool to like walk around there because it looks so spooky."
Yeah.
Like it looks so run down and so beat to shit. Like it looks like nobody's touched this park in 30 years.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's stuck in time.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so cool. I would love to go, like, allegedly break in and, and walk around. Like, it'd be a really cool place to urban explore, essentially. And the season started at the other theme park. And then I started seeing signs that were like, amusement park hiring now, like, for the 2021 season.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh?
It's open?
The place operates?
Yeah. It is
And
rickety looking.
I
wouldn't want to go on any of the rides.
No. They have that adult night where all you can drink. I'm like, that's probably the only way you could get me on a ride there is if I'm absolutely obliterated.
It would take one thing and one thing only to bring up Bettina in this episode. Bettina calling me a little bitch and being like, come on, let's go.
Nothing like peer pressure to get you motivated.
She's been doing it since I was 13.
I can empathize.
And it still works.
Yeah, I can't empathize because anytime Sarah like looks at me and like bats her pretty little eyes, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So I guess I have to.
Yeah.
I'm
not going to say no to you, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to go to this little place. If we ever in the future start traveling for our podcast, if you guys keep liking, commenting, and subscribing, maybe one day we'll get big like the other podcasts and we'll go on a tour and we can go to West Virginia and we can stop by this amusement park.
The entire
all these little
trip
pieces.
there's only going to be one song on the playlist. I bet you know
Take me
it is.
home. I don't hate it because obviously it's a really horrible part of history, but I hate whenever there's like a scary story and people are like, it's because of the Native Americans.
Yeah. I'm like, how did we get to, like, what happened before that? How did we get to there? Have you considered that?
Yeah, they're always like, it's a Native American or like burial ground. I'm like, why is it always the start? Why is that like the pick for you guys?
Yeah, it's like you realize there's things that happened like before that, right?
Yeah, that like happened that like might have irritated or made people retaliate in a way because they felt like their like livelihoods and their families and their homes were at stake or anything like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird how that happens.
Super crazy how when you commit a genocide, people get mad about it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Ew.
If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?